Hey guys, just here to show you guys my warrior deck. Just want to get some pointers and some feedback. What you guys think about it? I know I haven't posted up any videos in a while, so I'm hoping you guys will like my deck. And if anything, just give me some pointers in the comments below. I'm gonna start off with my extra deck. We're gonna start off with Arcana Joker. I like her a lot, mainly because of her attack, and her effect ain't that bad either. It's pretty good when in the battle phase they activate a trap card. I just activate her effect. Next is my Cyberblader. Her effect is depends on how many monsters your opponent controls, so it's pretty good actually. All of her effects are just awesome. So the more monsters your opponent controls, the worse it is for them. Next I have the fusion material monsters, which are Queen's Knight, King's Knight, and Jack's Knight. And for the Cyberblader I have Etoil Cyber and Blade Skater. Then I have my Silent Swordsman. I keep them around just because it's helps the deck run faster. My Silent Swordsman level 7 is what I usually keep around the most because you say your opponent has Bird of the Mighty, he isn't affected by it, so I can still attack with full force. I like it a lot. My Silent Swordsman level 7, I don't really use that often because it would negate my own spells as well. So he's kind of just like a last resort type thing. The next card is Yugioh Warrior Lady. Sorry about that. I use her because my strategy kind of bases on banishing cards a lot. You'll see later on why. My Command Knight, just to power up my warriors. I also have Field Commander Raz to bring up my fusion material monsters. And Macarian Knight, her attack is great and her effect is pretty good as well. The Trojan Horse helps me out to bring out Guilford the Legend. I have 2 of them in my deck. Guilford. Guilford Legend works out for me because I use a lot of equip cards. Guilford the Lightning is just badass. I have to have him in here. Other than that, I have a Marauding Captain, which works well with my Valkyrian Knight because if I summon both of them, then the opponent cannot attack at all. At least that's how I think it is. Hopefully. The Fiend Mega Cyber just helps me out in case my opponent has more monsters than I have. I get to summon him from my hand if he has 2 more monsters than I do without tributing. My Golden Attack Force just has a great attack and I just have him around for intimidation. I have him around mainly because of his effect. My Turret Warrior helps me out because his effect is just awesome. You tribute a monster and he gains his attack points. Just awesome. Absolute Crusader, let's keep him around. His attack is pretty good, and if your opponent summons a level 5-star or higher monster, you can tribute him and you'll destroy your opponent's monster. So that's pretty good. I think that's what I think. Fred the Brave Wanderer, let's say I have 2 light monsters in my graveyard, and there's a really strong monster in my opponent's side of the field. I could just banish the 2 light warriors and it would destroy that monster. So it's pretty good since I base my stuff on banishing cards of my own deck. My Blade Knight, I just like his effect because sometimes they screw me over with man-eater bugs or something. Obnoxious is just to stall for time. My Polymerization, of course, to bring up my fusions, and my Fusion Gate. Yeah. Next I have Solidarity, which works well for me because I only use warrior cards. So as long as I only have 1 type of card, I gain 800 attack points. Next is the A-Forces, which helps my warriors as well, again. After that I have my Divine Sword, which just helps me banish more cards, plus gives me 300 attack points. After that I would have my this blade is awesome. Like, let's say they have a monster that if I attack it, you get to summon another monster. Well, it negates that effect, so they really can't move their deck along. So it's pretty good. I like it. After that I have my Chaos End, so if I have more than 7 cards banished, I get to use this, and it's kind of like a dark hole. It just destroys all the monsters on the field. And then my next card is Nobleman Across Side. I just use it in case that you have a Gravekeeper's deck or something. I just use it on that. Pretty self-explanatory. MSTs. My Arm Change is a pretty good card. I equip it to a really strong monster, and if I attack an opponent, I get to summon a monster from my graveyard equal to that attack. So it's pretty awesome. After that, I have my card destruction just to get rid of some equipped cards or get rid of cards that I would need to later banish. Next, I just have some malevolent catastrophe. Destroys all spell and traps if my opponent attacks. I have 2 of these return from different dimensions. My Sakuretsus, I have 2 of these as well. I have 1 draining shield, I think, just 1, which helps me out in case I'm running low of life points. Guard mines, if there's an effect that will destroy a monster, it negates it and inflicts riot points of damage. Just to speed the deck along, I have ultimate offering. And trap jammer, just works out good. Well, yeah, guys, this is my deck. Tell me what you guys think. I hope you guys liked it, and just leave some pointers, guys. Whatever you guys could tell me. It's just a heads up. I really don't like using synchros or XYZs, mainly because I want to play it like how I used to play when I was a kid. So I don't really want to get into the whole thing. And I have battled XYZs and synchros and stuff. I try to keep my own, which is why I need pointers and stuff, because I really don't like using them. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Laters.